if we do not change the recovery laws in this country so that unwilling borrowers unwilling borrowers who are unwilling to repay their loans will willingly default, that NPL ratio will keep going up. When the English were here, there was a law which allowed the banks to have you jailed for failing to pay your just debt. Today, I can borrow from a bank, divert the money, buy a Rolls Royce, drive the Rolls Royce, and refuse to pay the bank. And it will take 8 years for the bank to be successful in recovering the money, if at all. Now, then comes the issue of, you raise the issue of security, even if it's totally secured. I think Ghana is the only country which has made the issue of securing a loan an act of parliament. People do not know that, but Act 690 states categorically that for me to make a loan to you, you must secure the loan 120%. It's an act of parliament. It's madness. It doesn't make sense for an act of parliament to say that for me to lend to you, you must give me 120% security. Why should it be an act of parliament? It's a matter of risk and return. You understand me? So there are several things that go into these decisions that the borrower is not aware of. I can go on, I can even get more technical with what is now coming, which is Basel II, which is even, I mean, if we begin to contemplate it, it's going to be very difficult for people to borrow from the banks. But let's also go to the dollar side, because in this market, we lend CDs and we lend dollars. And we have benefited a lot from collaborations with DFIs. And the first time I met Solomon, for instance, he was working with IFC, and we were borrowing money from IFC. And that was a long time ago. And today, CalBank probably has about $142 million in borrowings from IFC, from all these DFIs. Until Ghana government went and issued an Eurobond and priced it at 8.125% and trumpeted oversubscription and success. We were borrowing from the DFIs at LIBOR plus 3, maximum. From the date that we borrowed as a country at 8.125%, the DFIs have increased their rates to us to LIBOR plus 5, LIBOR plus 6, LIBOR plus 7. Because they have benchmarked now the lending to us and to other borrowers from Ghana at the rate of that the government borrowed at. Because your credit cannot be better than the sovereign credit. So if your government decides to borrow at 8.125%, why should they lend money to you at LIBOR plus 3? You know, there are certain decisions that are taken and we do not connect the dots. So when you now come and say the banks are expensive, or when the politician stands on the platform and says the banks are expensive, and forgets that it is his action or inaction which has led to these expensive rates, then I have a difficulty accepting it, because you see, it's a fundamental fact of finance, and I'm going to stop very quickly because we don't have enough time. That the higher the interest rate, the higher the default rate. So do you think that as a bank, I want to increase my default rate by charging high rates? I don't want to do that, because I work on margins. So if my cost of funding and all other costs, all in costs come to 3%, and my margin is 5%, or my margin is 10%, I'll lend you money from at between 8 to 10%. If my all-in cost comes to 25%, I'll keep the same margin of 5 to 10%. So I'll lend you money from 35% to 40%, because we work on margins. So it is in our interest as banks to make sure that interest rates are always low. But unfortunately, we are not the determinants of the major factors of interest rate determination.